morning, everyone. First of all, I want to thank you all for being here today on the launch of the Diversity is Key project, on which we, UPS, strongly believe. I'd like to offer a special thanks for Her Excellency Ambassador Jill Morris, to the British Chamber of Commerce for having us here today as guests, and for their support in promotion of this great initiative. Diversity is Key. It's projected with a series of events which aims to raise the awareness of the general public about diversity and inclusion, as well as to share the best initiatives and corporate practices with the institutions and the world of business. Today, diversity and inclusion are regarded as essential drivers of business growth and a central part of companies' identity. Today, in the world of business, the ability to attract and engage with people at every age, culture, background, and type is fundamental for companies' success. Promoting diversity and inclusion doesn't mean just doing the right thing, but also represents a way to support business strategy. According to a study done by McKinsey, the research company, the companies that have introduced initiatives on gender diversity and are characterized by greater ethnic diversity are respectively 15% and 35% more likely to beat their competitors. For a company like UPS, which has 444,000 employees in various parts of the world, the right management of the diverse employees and inclusion is the key for business success. There have been initiatives on diversity and inclusion for decades in UPS, but total inclusion is still a long way off. The road ahead is a long one, but we continue to work with determination to make it happen. At UPS, we have already embedded diversity into hiring, employee management, and leadership development, but inclusion is the goal we want to achieve. In order to get inside the DNA of diversity, we need to go beyond the demographic factor. In my opinion, we need to think about these questions. How is diversity reflected in management roles? What initiatives has the company introduced to promote the professional development of a heterogeneous workforce? Is it providing its employees with the tools they need to get ahead at work and succeed? I think that the only way to have a great idea is to start with lots of small ideas. Those ideas will be more successful if they are produced by people from different places, with different backgrounds and different problem-solving styles. One of the most detailed studies on this subject by the University of Chicago has demonstrated that diversity produces superior results to standardization because progress and innovation don't depend so much on highly intelligent people working in solitude, but on different work groups that together successfully capitalize on their individuality. At UPS, we take pains to listen to our employees' opinion and make sure their thoughts and points of view are valued as they deserve. At this point, I would like to tell you something about the origins of our company, because it has a particular relevance to the issue. UPS was created by a young Irish Catholic, Jim Casey, the son of an immigrant from Ireland. Jim's business culture had always revolved around the development of talented people, independently of their background. And today we continue to share our founders' approach. There are a lot of Caseyisms that still guide us today. One I like is, one measure of your success will be the degree to which you build up others who who work with you. At UPS, the process of building a diversified workforce starts with recruiting talented people, irrespective of their race, nationality, gender, sexual orientation, or religion. We also invest in raising awareness of our people about and training them on the subject of diversity and inclusion. Since 1968, we've been implementing our community internship program, which involves senior-level managers. While in program, managers leave their jobs and their families to spend 3 weeks living and working either in San Francisco or in New York City, where they are exposed to a variety of social and economical challenges facing the unemployed, homeless, and other vulnerable population. In our company, diversity and inclusion are also clearly reflected in the importance we give to the role of women and their representation in the management. A recent study by Catalyst on Fortune 500 companies demonstrates that the businesses with most women directors on their boards report better financial results on average than those without as many women directors. In Europe of 2016, in UPS, 23% of total workforce is represented by women, with 20% in total management. This is a good percentage considering the industry we are in and the very high percentage of men in our operation. UPS Board of Directors consists of 27% of women. There is still a lot to do to increase the number of women in all areas, operation and management, and we have already promoted programs in this field. One of these is Women Leadership Development Program, which recently celebrates 10 years. Why we introduced this program? After an analysis of the workforce, it has emerged that the number of women who leave the company is higher than the number who stay. Since UPS generally favors promoting talent from within the company, the loss of a woman in the pipeline could have a negative effect on the future representation of women in management position. In addition, the women who stayed in the company also found it harder to advance in the career. The Women Leadership Development Program, therefore, provides women with opportunity for learning, for personal and professional development, and for networking. The ULD program has a three-pronged approach to the development of leadership skills too. Internal networking addressed to career and professional development, external networking to allow participants to connect with entrepreneurs and associations outside the world of UPS, involvement in local community projects. The success of our Women Leadership Development Program led to the next big step. We created a network of business resource groups that have grown into one of the pillars of our diversity and inclusion efforts. These employee-led groups reflect UPS culture of teamwork and integrity, and they are valuable skill development tool for employees of all backgrounds. Our BRGs help employees develop business insights by expanding their professional network, both within UPS and the community at large. They've come very far, very quickly. Today, we have BRGs for African Americans, Asians, Latinos, for people with disabilities, veterans, millennials, working parents, and LGBT. UPS Italia, our board of directors, is a product of a diversity management. 50% of the management is composed by women, and we are people coming from 6 different countries: Romania, Turkey, Netherlands, UK, Poland. Italy was also the first country in Europe to introduce successfully the telework project in 2015, which has been extended this year to include a much broader range of employees. This program aimed to help the work-life balance. Finally, cultivating a diversified workforce and providing support of an inclusive workplace helps increase the commitment of talented people, promote innovation, improve client service, and finally, deliver better economic results. You can be a leader in terms of market share, technological innovation, or brand power, but in the final analysis, these are only temporary advantages. The only real benefit that can be renewed indefinitely is people. If from different places, with different thoughts and different point of views, better it is for the company. The message outside is clear. In today's global business scenario, characterized by demographic, religious, and cultural challenges, the companies that manage to implement a truly inclusive culture are those that will stand out and surpass their peers. Finally, I believe that people do their best when they feel pride in their contribution, when they are treated with dignity, and when their talents are flourishing in an environment that embraces diversity. Thank you very much. Grazie mille.